Jays and the Yankees. Rick Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club. The set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 New York Yankees.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Dalton Pompey makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Left fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Ready now on 1-1. Right back up the middle here, and this is past the mound and into center field as the leadoff man reaches to start the night.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now here's the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Ready with the 2-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Moving over is Beltran, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting first, the right fielder number 19,
Jose Bautista will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with one away. First pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. And how about that? Jose Bautista has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
batting fourth,
Edwin Encarnacion now,
Edwin Encarnacion.
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Batting fifth.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here it comes. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Batting sixth.
Boy, that's now 3 extra base hits he's coughed up here in the first inning. And a lot of times that doesn't bode all that well for him sticking around late into a ball game. So he's going to need to turn things around right now, or he might be looking at a real short outing.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's his first double on the year.
Watch for a minute.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
The 1-1. And they'll go back down in the zone this time, but it's the same result. And it's 2-1. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Headley backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting seventh. The catcher, number 55. Russell Martin.
Russell Martin will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Alex Rodriguez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
Now the 2-0 home. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Kevin Pillar leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
One on the way. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Let's go, Yankees.
Here comes the 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into a shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
Ryan Goins will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
The pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. Here's a swing and a fly ball without a whole lot behind it, out toward Beltran and right. And he's got it for out number 2.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark, but I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Dalton Pompey will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Man, he could flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Josh Donaldson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Out here.
And here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Over to Ackley for the force, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Mark Teixeira will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Mark Teixeira.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Come on, Yankees.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch to him.
Here we go.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Now a swing and a ground ball. On to first with it is Smoke as he'll make the unassisted putout.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Bautista.
First pitch coming. And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. One pitch, one away.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Edwin Encarnacion. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First offering on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
What was that?
The 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
2-0 on the way. Threw him a breaking ball, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Program.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner toward third. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
He's leaning towards second.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Justin Smoke will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Don't let him score.
First pitch coming.
Quick, zero.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Down and away, ball 1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Ellsbury is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Chase Headley will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
Let's go, New York.
Now the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
A lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Here's Dustin Ackley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Let's go, Yankees.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Come on, hit your pitch.
3-2, here it is. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Didi Gregorius will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. From the belt, the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Russell Martin will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
For the Blue Jays, catcher, Russell Martin.
Now the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
The 0-1 home to Martin. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Come on,
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two pitch on the way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Beltran has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Kevin Pillar will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Open your eyes up. Yeah.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-0. Out of play. Look into McCann, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 coming. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Stepping in now, Ryan Goins. Ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Let's go, Yankees.
Now the 1-0. Fouled back. The 1-1 home. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
In now, Dalton Pompey. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the Bronx after this. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this will find the gap. It's extra bases for Ellsbury. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Brett Gardner will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up double number 2 on the year. He's ready. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. A runner at second. Nobody out.
Let's get this runner across.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. Here's the payoff pitch. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
The next pitch. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
The first 2 pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
3-0 is on the way. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
I would imagine that free pass was at least semi-intentional there. Now at least you set up a double play possibility with runners at the corners and one out.
One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Come on, Yankees!
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away.
Go Yankees!
He's ready now. The pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
So 1-2 with one away. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Carlos Beltran will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. First and second now, one man out. From the belt, the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Brian McCann get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike.
Yankees!
Pause, now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Go, Brian! Come on, New York!
Comes set, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Yankees, go!
A big pitch here, 1-2. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Come on, Yankees!
The 2-2.
Here we go!
Swing and a liner, but foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Josh Donaldson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
One 0 pitch now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
And this is one of those throws as an infielder where you're semi-expecting your first baseman to pick it. But then when they do pick it, you're definitely grateful. That'll be worth a little fist bump out to the inning for that one.
Jose Bautista will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Now here it comes. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That was a strike!
Now the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now the 2-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 2-2 offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to chase.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here we go.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here it comes. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And the pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Dustin Ackley will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now here's the pitch. Taking the play is Pompey. 2. Foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Troy Tulowitzki will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Thus far. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Russell Martin will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Blue Jays go down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Jacoby Ellsbury will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Chopper foul.
Get there.
The pitch.
Here we go.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the fourth, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Brett Gardner will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds, it's 3-1. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Brian Mitchell is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Kevin Pillar will dig in now. Struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Come on, let's get down here.
Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. And this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Into the box now, Ryan Goins. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off. Pitch
on the way. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
You're going to see him extend the zone right here. He's either going to swing through this ball or pop it up. There's no way to get on top of it when it's coming that fast and it's up that high.
Into the box, Dalton Pompey, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now the pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And it's still 3-1. Mark Teixeira will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Fouled back.
Come on, let's get
And now a pitch on the way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1 home to Tex. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Now here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Brian McCann will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann.
little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0.
Here we go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And the Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
Let's go.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Come on.
Here comes a 2-2.
Here we go.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
2-2 pitch on the way.
Let's go.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Full count pitch on its way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul.
You can do it.
The 3-2 one more time. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And he is in there.
Boy, just nickel and diming him right there. Now that goes as an infield single, their 3rd straight hit. Now the bases are loaded and just one out.
Dustin Ackley will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard.
Now pitching for Toronto.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Dustin Ackley will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. To second for one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one.
And with one away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting one on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Didi Gregorius will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And that misses 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ready now on 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Here comes a 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Pompey is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Josh Donaldson will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Donaldson.
First pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
The pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Jose Bautista will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First offering on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Pitch on the way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint. They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Beltran is there, 2 down. Troy Tulowitzki will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And they'll go back down in the zone this time, but it's the same result. A ball, and it's 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
It's got to be right here.
The 2-2 coming. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Teixeira has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Jacoby Ellsbury will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the eighth.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Brett Gardner will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Now the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here now the 2-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. Now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Roberto Osuna will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Roberto Osuna.
Alex Rodriguez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Runners on first with one down. He's ready now. The pitch on A-Rod swings and misses there on a great pitch, and he's retired for route number 2.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Mark Teixeira will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering, and Ellsbury's running. It's still a 3-ball game. Justin Smoke will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Justin Smoke.
Aroldis Chapman will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Justin Smoke.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Russell Martin now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
That may be the pitch that he'll remember from this at-bat. When he's hot, he doesn't miss that.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike 1 and 2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
So 1 and 2 with 1 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's the 2 and 2 offering. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Well,
This is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 2-0 count, the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-2 home. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now
Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Drew Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. First baseman Mark Teixeira will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Here comes the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Carlos Beltran will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. And the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Brian McCann will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Stay out of the double play already.
He waits. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead, you see that ball get on just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort. I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
Chase Headley will face a big spot here with the tying run on third and the possible winning run over at first if he can find a gap somewhere. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here comes the 2-0. And he won't go down and get that one, so he's in front now, 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Not be giving up walks at this stage of the game. Those could be fatal.
You can't hit the broadside of a bomb.
Here comes the 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
3-1 on the way. Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
Dustin Ackley will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing can make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Come on, go yard here. Let's get the inning alive.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Didi Gregorius will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first three plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite.
There's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy's going to have to sink or swim.
Take it big.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. Two down.
Out on the left
1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. So 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Nice easy stroke. Let's go.
Now the 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Aaron Hicks is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Ryan Goins will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Chasen Shreve will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Jason Shreve.
Ryan Goins digs in at the plate.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ryan Goins.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
One 0 on the way. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Come on now, to the K right here.
1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
In now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. So 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
1 out, nobody on. 2-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Josh Donaldson will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And now a pitch on the way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
They'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Aaron Sanchez will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Opposite field to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Brett Gardner will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
All right, let's go.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings.
Stay clear of the DP. Come now, here we go.
The 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Bring him in, Brett. Let's get something going.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Okay, Gardner, let's do it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
Come on.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here, he beats this one out. And that's going to be ruled an infield single.
Alex Rodriguez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
You can do it.
Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Drive the run in.
Ellsbury off the second now, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. The second for 1, but he's going to have to eat this thanks to a good hard slide and the runs in to score. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And perhaps a taste of things to come in this one as Jacoby Ellsbury takes home honors as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
Well, that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 4-3. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.